Shalom, shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and all I came out there that be pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So, just yesterday we had not we had it, but these fucking people, man, had a so-called Thanksgiving, right? And today's a Sabbath too, and imagine last night, yesterday, how many evening though that it became a Sabbath and our people were going off because they were, celebrating Thanksgiving. And, they're saying, oh, they're praying up to Jesus and saying, thank you for this, thank you for that. You know how many of our people went off last night? A lot of our people did. And to wake up in that spirit, man, to can't wait to eat turkey and can't wait for this and that. That's just going off, man, because, from the tribe of Gad, they did them dirty, man. And it's like you having a brother and they killed your brother, and the day of they killed your brother, every year, this group of people that killed your brother, they celebrate that. You're gonna be like, what the fuck, man? So imagine the whole nation. A whole nation of people celebrating Thanksgiving. Celebrating the death of your brother. So, what I mean? The tribe of Gad, man, the real strong people. They're our brother. That's why, coming into this truth, man, fuck Thanksgiving, fuck Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, all those shits, man. Anything that had to do with so-called holidays here in America, fuck, or just in general, like, fuck it, man. That's why, it was probably judgment last night, too, man. And then I was just driving my kid around to put him to sleep. And as I was driving, man, there was a car flipped to the side. I don't know. It's been there probably since last night, but as I was driving that, another car pulled to the side, though. I don't know if to help them or if they knew the person that owned that car. But I didn't even notice that car was literally flipped to the side. And as I was driving, I looked, I was like, oh, shit. Man, I looked, this car was flipped to the side, though. And the back window was broken and all that shit. So that was an accident. An accident happened last night. And the person that pulled over to the side, though, was a Ishkarite. But you see, it was like at that moment type, so I didn't even know what was going on. Because it looked like either they knew they were going to get some things out of that car, or because I don't think it happened right then and there because, well, who knows, man? All I know is that was someone's judgment right there for them. You see? And the Most High don't play with that, man. The Most High don't play with our people celebrating Thanksgiving and shit, man. Especially in the Sabbath, though, man. So let me get a precept real quick. This is Isaiah 1 and 14. Your new moons and your appointed feasts my soul hateth. They are trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. And when you spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. Yea, when you make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. You see what I'm saying, though? So it says 16. Wash you, make you clean, put away evil of your doings from before my eyes. Cease to do evil. See, because our people are celebrating this shit, thinking, JC, you know what I mean? Your hands are of blood, man. Especially the Edomites, though, man. These Edomites, man, their hands are full of blood, man, because of their grandparents and shit, though, man. So you'll be here celebrating a heathen custom that they were killing your people, man. You see, our people are off, though, man. And the Most High hated that shit. He hates that shit. Every fucking Thanksgiving that happens, man, he hates it, though. And then for just this year, it happened to fall on the Sabbath, though. Oh, man. I can't imagine the judgment that was going on, man, for the people. So, like, yeah. So, it's a, you know what I mean? It's an abomination. You know what I mean? It really is, though. It really is, because it's appointed feast, though. What do you people do in Thanksgiving? They eat. They feast. See what I'm saying? So the Most High don't play with that, man. He hates that shit, man. So our people going off based on thinking the American. Now let me get a precept, man, because you know it's all about getting the precepts. This is Joel 3:3, and they have cast lots for my people, and given them a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And see, that's the philosophy and that's the influence that America gives to our people, man. What's a harlot? A hoe. And wine, what is it? Wine, a philosophy. And our people drink that. Our people believe that, like kind of like the Christmas thing, right? Why is it that every year we gotta buy our kids presents? You know what I mean? And our people, man, especially Israel, we got like more than 5 kids. So imagine, you gotta buy presents for 5, 10 of your kids, though. You know how much money that is? Especially for, the so-called Negro, Latinos, or not the Native Americans celebrate that. But you know what I'm saying, though? Look at all our people, man. They gotta fucking buy 5 to 10 presents and for one day. That's fucking ridiculous. Because, the Edomites have money, man. And then the funny thing about Edomites, they only have like 1 or 2 kids. And there's no real love in the house, in the Esau's house. In the Edomite's house, there's no love in there, man. That's why these Edomite kids, man, the boys, man, they fucking disrespect their parents, call their moms bitch. They don't even got respect for their own dads and shit. So therefore, you know what I mean? The Edomites, man, they don't love each other, man. They don't fucking love each other at all. So that's the thing about it, man. So our people are sold to the wine, man. You know what I mean, though? And that's the thing, man, the influence. So, our people gotta. That's why we're out there in the highways and byways to try to wake our people up, though. To try to wake them up to the truth, though, that they're actually Israelites. That they're not so-called Negroes, no so-called Native Americans, so-called Mexicans and shit like that, man. See, we're out there in the highways and byways to try to wake our people up, man. Because every time, man, I always see our people struggling, man. It's every time our people that struggle and shit. You know what I mean, though? Because, let me get, this is a perfect precept right here. Haggai 1:6. You have sown much, bring in little. You eat. Okay, it says you have sown much and bring in little. You work your ass off, work 2 jobs, though, to try to give presents to your 5 kids. But you work so much, but you don't bring enough, though. It says you eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You work all the time, man, but you can't even provide enough food for the table. You clothe you, but there's not warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag full of holes. A bag with holes, Slakia. So, all that money that you earn and everything like that, man, that's what they had that saying, living paycheck by paycheck. That's us people, man. We're the ones that have holes, what's it called? Holes in our bags, though. That money just, because, you have a bag that has a hole, you put money in, it just goes through. That's us right there, man. We fucking work this paycheck by paycheck, man. We live paycheck by paycheck. You see what I'm saying? So, Esau has this, this fucking holiday where you're gonna have, no, you don't have to buy your kids presents, and if you don't, you look like the bad guy. So I said, fuck that, man. Fuck that bullshit, though. Look at Amos 3:11. Therefore saith the Most High Power, an adversary shall be even round about land, and he shall bring down thy strength from thee, and thy places shall be spoiled. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taking out the mouth of a lion 2 legs or a piece of a year, so shall the children of Israel be taken out of dwell in Samaria in the corner of a bed, Damascus and couch. You see what I'm saying, though? So, fucking Esau right now on their fucking dirt bikes. Get the fuck out of here, fucking Esau. Bunch of fucking, it's them Edomites with their little dirt bikes, man. They're still celebrating their fucking Thanksgiving right now. But yeah, so you hear their motorcycles right now. Hope one of them fucking, hope one of them fucking, one of their fucking wheels fall off. There's like fucking, there's like 6, 8 of them. But anyways, 12. Thus say the Lord, as the shepherd taketh out the mouth of the lion, 2 legs, or a piece of an ear, so shall the children of Israel be taken out of the dwell in the corner of the bed. So they killed us, man. They did all kinds of shit to us, man. They left us with nothing. See what I'm saying, though? Esau don't give a fuck, man. Esau does not give a fuck. Just know that shit, though. Esau's all about himself, though, man. And they don't give a fuck about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And that's just the truth, man. You know what I mean, though? That's just the truth. They don't give a fuck about us because, well, we're looking at Amos too, right? I think it's 10 or 11. It's 11, actually. For thus say the Most High, for 3 the transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did persuade his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So he will always hate Jake no matter what. Because the sword did cast off pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. You see, that's forever. That hate is still here to this day, man. That hate, you know what I mean? When a Edomite girl brings her, so-called black boyfriend home to the parents, oh, they hate that shit though, man. They might not say they don't, but they fucking do, man. Let's be real. Esau's the fucking wicked, man. So 1442. So I'll get this last precept right here. Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes are yet felt for our vain help. In our watching we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. See? For, it says our vain help, our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. Yeah. This nation cannot save us, man. We're still on the bottom. We're still on the fucking bottom. Edomites still live in the White House. There's an Edomite president. You know what I mean? Ishmaelites are still working in the fields. Some Ishmaelites own fields, but the majority of the fields owners are Edomites. You see what I'm saying, though? So, yeah, we might have our little platforms and shit, though. But, you know what? Esau still runs for this, runs this country and shit, no matter what. We try to make a little impact in this country, but, I don't know, Esau is always going to kick you down while you're still down, you know what I mean? So, this nation cannot save us, man. Here we are still struggling, try to buy presents for our kids every year, and you think we're still, you know what I mean? Hell no, man. It's that Babylonian wine. So, yeah, I wanted to make a video today, upon yesterday, how people went off celebrating this so-called Thanksgiving, especially on the Sabbath, though. So, with that, hopefully you're edifying. So the next one I say, Shalom.